So, guys, I do have my tech ladies here. All right. So I'll let them introduce themselves. Then we dive into everything. No, that's what. This is the first time who have been to the western part of Ghana.
Yeah.
Now, I want to tell you guys that there's no place like the West, you know.
We'll see about that.
Seriously, this is the first time you guys have been to Kakrak.
Yeah,
Right.
yes.
How do you see Kakrak?
It's a really nice place. Tokyo is a place that I think if you want to get away from all the noise and all the busyness of life and all that,
Just cool
cool
down.
down, chill, relax, have some peace of mind. I really love it here. It's a really nice place.
Yeah, I didn't say it, all right? I said nothing. You, what do you think about
I
it?
think it's a really cool place too. Yes, I took a walk around, but I'm here to go to the beach. I could have said more if I'd gone to the beach.
You go to the beach so that
Yes.
you have more to say.
Yeah, but for now, I think it's a really cool place. I really like the place.
I wish we did this beach so that you guys can.
Yeah.
You're right.
But it's not too late. Maybe
Yeah.
after so you can move around a little bit.
Yeah.
So your experience at Takrada has been awesome, right?
Yeah,
it's
been
okay.
great so far.
So these ladies that I have here, they are really crazy invested in tech. All right, talking about specifically blockchain. There are not so many ladies here in Africa who are into blockchain, right? So to have this sisters here, I hope you can see the footages around to see these sisters here. I mean, me having them sandwiching, right? It's a privilege. I mean, the best. This is the best time to see for me. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and for us to be on the channel.
Okay, so
You know, I watch you a lot, so to meet you today, to sit beside you, I mean, it's
amazing.
yeah, it's
these
rare.
people. Wow, yeah, that's what. So, guys, I want us to talk about tech in Africa. I mean, not only tech. I mean, talk about our general experiences as people, how we all transition from lay people into tech. All right, we didn't all have the tech background. Just gradually transition to it. So, want to know how it all started? Started from UV. All right.
Right.
How did it start for you? Like a little bit introduction of yourself and
Right.
how you were. I mean, if whether you took into tech, someone just flipped you to it, or what really happened? Like, tell me
All right,
about
so,
yourself.
all
What
right.
you did, of course you did, and all that.
Okay, so my name is Vicentia Sinibi. I think, should I say popularly known as V?
Yeah.
So in the space, right? So, my interest just in tech, specifically blockchain and cryptocurrency, started with curiosity.
Oh,
When I was in the university, I schooled in KNUST. I was very curious about the internet money, right?
yeah.
So basically anything that will make me money online, I won't stop at it. So I used to do a lot of research, reading. I did everything. I don't know what I've not tried.
Yeah.
When it comes to all forms of internet, forms of like revenue sharing, multi-level marketing, ad revs. I don't know. I've even
Wow.
forgotten some of them, right? So I've tried a lot of things. And there was this particular, revenue thing that I
But
saw.
what really inspired that hunting? So, is it because you know that
Wow.
it's about the Ghana, you know, you
No.
better get your money before you finish to get the money. So,
Yeah. So basically, I really wanted to make money.
yeah.
Basically.
Out of curiosity.
Not really curiosity, to also support myself, because I wasn't the type of person that I'm always calling home. Oh, send me money.
Yeah.
I also wanted to do
Let's get
something.
this. Let's get the money. ourselves.
Exactly.
Let's pay the money. and
So
control it.
I did a lot of exploration whilst I was in school.
Okay.
Maybe it kind of took me away from my academic
Oh,
a
okay.
little bit, but I still managed it, you know. So during that exploration, I came across a program, and it was like a network marketing program.
Okay.
You know, this kind of, I've done a lot. So the means of payment
Yeah.
was a cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
So as usual, down the line, I couldn't grow the team, and it kind of came down.
Okay.
But one thing still remained, that was a cryptocurrency. So I was curious about it because I knew that this thing I'm doing is not cryptocurrency.
Okay.
It's a whole structure which is using cryptocurrency. So I started digging into blockchain, cryptocurrency, got started buying Bitcoin. I had a millionaire mindset. I was back out 2017, 2016. I sent an email. I found a coin, wanting to be a millionaire at that time. So it was crazy. So it's been a crazy journey, being self-taught, learning. So as I went across the journey, I think, was it around 2017? That's where we saw some bit of movement. Was it 2017 or 2018? Don't really remember.
2017. Guys.
2017 ending. Yeah. During that time, Bitcoin was shooting.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was like, I have a wallet. I want to check. And I saw it, and I saw the money. I was like, wow.
Wow.
I even forgot. So the whole passion ignited again. It was there.
You knew that you then, that's when you start realizing that the passion is there.
Yeah, it was there because I knew I had some crypto. I even forgot the wallet I was in. And this time around, learning intensified. I learned. And as I was learning, lots of people started getting curious when crypto started shooting up, the parabolic rise and all that. So they were like, what is this crypto thing? What is blockchain? What is this thing? And, I kept having the same question. So I started a YouTube channel called Cryptority. And the interesting thing is that the aim was just to have like a library of crypto content.
Yeah.
Just so that when you come and ask me, I'll just send you a link. So that I spare myself every time explaining over and over again. So out of that, when I started, it became a community and I started doing education, speaking at events. It's been interviews. It's been
so really out of this curiosity, this minor literature really gradually gravitated you towards.
Exactly. And even before blockchain, I really love technology. I joined a group of friends to build an application in school. Wow. I learned some little Java, which I'm very rusty now. I don't even want to go through that. So, but I really love anything technology. Anything that solves a problem and it's like technology, I loved it. So that's how the interest grew and grew and grew. And I just knew that at a point, the whole blockchain thing, I really believe that building solutions that people can use, that drives adoption. Yeah. So I became very thrilled about building products. Yeah. So I went a step further in doing project management in Web3 products. So I've done NFT projects. I've done financial services. I've also done like play to earn games.
Wow.
And even voting on the blockchain. There's a products like that.
So scary, actually.
Right. So that's what I'm doing. So aside doing education, I do project management and also building in the space. So like
these kind of stuff, like your experience excites me a lot because I believe I've had so many people on this channel telling me, recommending African solutions. Some will come and tell me, Ekow, do you know that I will do a video about Africa and how we can get out of poverty? Someone said, hey, Ekow, do you know that agriculture can get us out of poverty? Yeah. Then another will email me, no, technology can't. Otherwise, the fire can't hold. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And all
exactly.
Let's get to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So I'm Alum, and unlike V, who has been in the ecosystem for like the way she was writing, I was like, I'm just starting.
I've been in the alpha system.
Telling that. But yeah, so I just transitioned into tech barely a year ago.
Which course did you guys read?
So I read food science and technology. Yes.
You should be teaching people how to cook better. Can you cook?
I can cook.
Very
well. I can cook very well. And so I was interested in food. I did food science in school. But then somewhere last year, there's always a point in your life where it's like, okay, what is my purpose on earth? I can do something more. Yes. So I just found my, should I say destiny? My calling. And because I realized I was good with management. And so I said I could do something management in the tech field.
Wow.
And so that is where my craziness started. I started learning. You will see me every day. I'll go on Udemy. I'll go on Coursera. I'll just be learning, go on YouTube, learning courses. Because I realized that one thing I realized about the education system is that you leave school, but then you're not well equipped. You enter the real world and you realize that you still have a lot to learn. Yeah. And that was how it felt for me.
So let's talk about our education.
Okay.
All right. I remember I shared this one year or two. Way back in school, all right. Yeah. The one lecture was teaching us business forecasting. All right. And I wanted to understand. I'm one person that I don't know. I was probably born with it. I want to understand what I'm learning.
Exactly.
So you can't
have the practical feel of it instead of theories and abstract stuff.
At that time, if I don't come to class, that's not like they want me to ask all the questions so that they get all the answers.
Yeah.
So I remember one day lecture came. I don't want to mention the school because I don't want you to go. I believe they are not all the same. Not all lectures are the same, right? And this lecture came teaching about business forecasting. And I realized that the example that he was giving really didn't make a lot of sense. All right. So I began to probe further, wanting to understand. And this lecturer told me that, gentleman, if you ask so many questions in my class, you will never pass my exams.
Wow.
Wow.
That's what he told me.
That's
And
interesting.
wow, and
She
one
has to be the other way around.
yes, and one person stood up and said, no, what he's doing is rather helping us. So you can't tell. The other person stood up and really disrupted the whole class.
Wow.
And this lecturer told me that first semester I got A. It was quantitative studies. I got A. So this lecturer said, last semester, people call to get A and D plus. This time around, they will run before they can even get to B. That's what.
Wow.
Yes. And this lecturer told me personally, I want you, someone will come and go and apologize to this. But what about that? I didn't have to. What should I do? Said, please, you know the system. Just go and apologize to the lecturer. This lecturer told me point blank that, gentlemen, if you write my exams for the third time, you will pass.
Wow.
He did that to me.
Wow.
And this man, is it risk it or research?
Let's go with Danny.
I wrote the exams twice for
Wow.
pass. Yeah.
Interesting.
I remember that time. I remember the second one, I was in sick while I was writing it. No, so like what you're saying, we have been programmed. I would say I always say we have outdated pre-colonial education system, all right? Whereby at that time we all know that we are not even allowed to learn STEM, science, technology, and mathematics. Black people were not allowed. All right? So later we were allowed to. Even it was just quite recent. So I believe you have a system where even those who give the system to us are not practicing the same system. All right? Yeah. That should redefine the intelligence of the classroom by your ability to absorb and throw out. Just like we were saying. All right? So you felt that at your education, our education, even though we have a good education system, we have good lectures, they give us more theory, we can like more tools. That's why I've realized that when we Africans, we travel to maybe America and Europe, we do well with the
Yeah. I've seen a lot of stories like that.
Yeah.
They come out tops.
Yes, my former SHS classmate, right, was really bad. Like, really bad. So when we went to the US, we once chorus like, oh, you guys, you don't even respect me. Come to my class. I love the top
Life for revenge.
I love the top juice, right? Because you can just pour, just and you just get everything right? And for some of us who have gone through, who have done a little bit of courses online to understand the Western communication, it's not hustle. I realize not hustle. No, you just have to do some. To emphasize more on the practical. You think there's something that we need to touch on our education? Do you think we should still continue with what we've been doing, or we should get a total overhaul?
Oh, no, like you said, I wouldn't say our educational system is bad, but I think some digitalization term has to be introduced at an early stage.
Yeah.
And practicality. Let's start learning the things that we need in the real world.
Things that matter.
Because for me, I finished university, it was even years after before I started, like when I was looking for a job and all that, I realized I didn't know a lot of things. Like what really matters, how to use Microsoft, how to get slides. Because if you're working for a company, you have to be able to put pitch decks together. You'll be doing presentations. You have to know Excel sheets.
Yes.
All of that. Even LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
I didn't even know there was something called LinkedIn that existed. So it was in my quest to transition and all that I joined a community. A tech community to help me transition. That's when I realized I even need a LinkedIn. I need a good LinkedIn profile. I have to reach out to people, all of that. And then my journey started from then. I think that a lot of university students don't know these things. They're all just waiting to come out to go send their CVs around to governments, institutions to employ them. But even in the universities, if they knew all these things, the LinkedIn, they can start putting things in place. Whilst even in school, and if you start landing like mighty jobs whilst in school,
yes,
they don't have to wait to come out and even as they're in school, like V was saying, she was thinking about building solutions, how to use blockchain. If somebody in university has this exposure, what in university will team up with his or her friends, and then they'll start building solutions on the blockchain. And before they come out of school, they have something out there that they're already doing and employing people.
One of the things that COVID has totally changed, before this work from home remote job, it was more like how do I say it? Is it a test or experiment?
Yeah.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So after COVID, when where companies realized that people could actually stay home and work efficiently, all right? Now, so many countries have introduced nomadic visa.
Digital nomads.
Yeah, nomad visa. So now, let's say I can work get an American company and decide to move to stay in Ghana, and I have a nomad visa. I'll go to Australia. I have a nomad visa and still in Australia whilst working in America.
Yeah.
Right. And I'll pay tax and all that. Right.
Yes.
Now look at the high Ghana is receiving. Am I it's the word hype again.
Well, Bobby, let's just use it. Is it a hype? In what way?
Like, the year of 10 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that is pretty much
I'll say the attention.
Okay.
Yes. The attention that Ghana has gotten because of the whole diaspora. Year of return from 2019.
Yes. Yeah, so I think that attention, just like you said, the attention Ghana is receiving. There are a lot of people who want to stay in Ghana and work in another country. Right?
Yeah.
So if we can even introduce this into mad visa, there will be
people coming in.
We have like there's so many countries
have introduced that. Yeah.
So we can have that. All right. Now you can be in Ghana if we're well resourced and equipped. Like my sister said, we can easily get a remote job and work. And Ghana, if you even have a remote job, you don't even pay tax to the government. But they don't even know you have a remote job here. But if you're Ghanaian and travel to, let's say, Sweden, America, or the West, we have a remote job there. And even the companies in Ghana or anywhere else, we pay tax to them because they will give you the nomadic or the visa.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah. So with this opportunity, this remote job, kind of breaking away all the borders around us. What do you think should be done? I mean, the government or what do you think should be done to purpose all of us, especially those in school, to understand that it's not about just being in a classroom and just learning what you learn and thinking you're all that smart. Coming home and realize that who you are at school is just how we talk of who you are now. Pretty much.
I think a lot is actually being done now.
Wow.
If I should say
so.
Yes. I think, right now in the tech ecosystem, there are a lot of hubs coming up, a lot of educational competitions in the universities just to get
in Ghana.
Yes, in Ghana. The company I work for, the Innovation Spark, we put together data or news on what is happening in the tech ecosystem. So that's how come I get to know about the hubs that are springing up, these universities partnering with hubs, trying to get the students to be entrepreneurial. So they give like a prize on a competition, and then students team up, they team up, and then they compete for, let's say, $200,000, and just so that they can, come up with businesses using tech as their business.
Well, some few emails that I also sometimes you see from subscribers from like the community. Because someone just message me and say, Ekow, I'm a message and neuroscientist or this or that.
Yeah.
But I want to return home. I won't come to Africa. I want to come home to the motherland. All right.
Yeah.
What's there for me? And can I practice what I practice there in the West? So you guys being in the tech ecosystem, especially in blockchain, what opportunity there is for those who are watching us, like those in the diaspora, the Caribbean, America, in the UK, I mean, African diaspora. Is there any opportunity? Is the motherland a fertile ground for them to become as tech geeks or tech strike? Because you believe tech can solve problems and be part of the bigger solutions, right?
Yeah.
We think there's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, I think there are lots of opportunities. Let me even take it from the points where Elon was talking about we were talking about, like she was saying things are being done, but I want to use a scenario. It's like a tree that has a disease, right?
Okay.
And you want to treat the disease by just cutting the branches, right? For a short time, it's going to look good, but the roots is the main cause. So I see that, yes, there are things coming up there and lots of innovative things coming up to ensure that the youth, the people in the universities, before you come out, you actually have monetizable skills. That's the main thing.
What?
Monetizable skills.
Okay.
Right.
So skills that can monetize.
Exactly. Right. because like we do a lot of, theory, which is good because without a theory, you can't have a foundation to do the practical.
Right.
But we don't have that exhaustive practical experience
Oh,
in order to really like walk into reality.
yeah.
So we are in school. When you come out in like to reality, you're like, oh, I can't really relate to this thing.
Yeah.
So we,
It happened to me. Like what you guys are saying happened to me. I remember when going through this data analytics course and I read marketing.
yeah,
And I was very good with. I was okay. Some lectures would say I was good with marketing.
yeah,
Right? Especially, we had a course called analysis on decision, right? Whereby they give you problems and case study for you to study and analyze and give solutions. So I was a good student on that particular course. But even that, starting course, international courses on data analytics and data marketing, I realized it's too well. All right.
exactly.
Like I needed to adjust to realities, like some realities that I've never encountered. All right.
Yeah.
Like real problems. Like I have to solve problems. Like in school, they give you cases for Coca-Cola and company. But it's a problem that has been probably solved.
Yeah.
Kind of, solving solutions.
Yeah. So you just go maybe online, you can just fetch it.
Yes.
There's no like real practical thing that unless like you have a project work, the
Exactly.
4th year, you all do project work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like incorporating these things at every point in time. I know that maybe there are some universities who are doing that in Ghana. And I really applaud them for that. But if you could have more of these things, it's going to go a long way to help so that you'll come out of school and you're confused. If you don't find a job in that particular course you read, now you're confused. Like,
It's true. And there are a lot of confused people, not only in Ghana, in Africa.
Yeah, in Africa.
The confusion is the confusion is sometimes too much.
Yeah.
You can't need to say it right.
Yeah.
You need to just say it the way it's supposed to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that brings a lot of unemployment. That brings a lot of stress and pressure.
Yeah.
People tend to do certain things they didn't plan to do just because there's no clear path now. Because what I did in school, I'm out now. And even when you go to the field now, your bosses or your employers are telling you to do this, and you're like, this is overwhelming because
you don't even have any idea about what they are talking about. Like,
Exactly.
I study that in
right?
Yeah.
So
and I know that you can learn on the job and all that. That's true.
When I did my data marketing course, right?
Yeah.
Then I realized what we're studying at school. It's like 20, 30 years out of the Like now we used to read about the Cutlass and all those books and right? But now with data marketing, like I remember I did some small data marketing, some data, marketing job.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even difficult. I let you having the understanding, knowing social media, YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah.
The person just gave me what they wanted to do, the kind of people they want to target with graphics and with my small analytical skills. I really got into what the person wanted to do, and it brought the result.
Yeah.
All right. And I didn't have to just go out organizing polls and whatever to get surveys to analyze or whatsoever. I just feel. So imagine, all right, like I imagine someone came out of school.
Yeah.
And with this, you don't even need any certificates. You just do this modern data marketing.
Yeah.
All right. You can just be in Ghana and work everywhere.
Work remotely for companies.
The problem has been getting the right skills, the skill set, and honing those skill sets for the particular job you want to do.
Yeah.
And then also, like, basically having the basis of digitalization scheme. Because now the world is going digital. So if you don't have the basis for the whole digitalization, you struggle.
Yeah.
Because though now you don't have to go get a certificate per se to work remotely, you need some skills.
Yeah.
And that's like the basic. You need
Very important.
Yes, so actually,
yes. Even with the digital marketing, people are on Instagram, Facebook, trying to promote their businesses for years. They haven't been able to.
Yes, they've not been able to. And even some people, if you don't acquire the skill, if you don't learn, it's not learn a skill. Even if you get the results, you cannot communicate it. Unless you probably begin to build up on that success and try to understand what really happened, what really caused this thing to go viral or whatsoever. All right, because that understand how the whole algorithm works. All right. So, like you said, the skills, I mean, it's very important.
Yeah.
For me, I'm very passionate about it. All right. Imagine here in Ghana, if you live in, someone said something like, I talked today with my subscribers about it.
Right.
At a point, all the content I was making were being given to me by my
From the
can you do this, girls?
Yeah.
And one of the feedback that I was someone really wants 1,500 Reddits. All right. 2,000. So I encourage you, if you are watching this video, have a skill, to have a tech skill, come to Ghana. Come on. Yo, if you are making $2,000 with $1,500 or even $5, come. You can get a good apartment for $500, $400. You can show very well.
Yeah. That's the whole goal of getting remote. Because you're in Ghana, you're working remotely, and they're paying you in dollars.
Yes.
When you change that to Ghana cedi, you can do
something.
a lot.
Something.
It's something.
Yeah.
And if you're watching us, especially if you're Ghanaian watching us, like we want those diaspora to, my passion is to have our brothers just from the diaspora reconnect to the motherland. Right?
Yes.
It's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
No,
A lot actually gradually reconnecting.
Yes, a lot.
Yes.
So many people.
Yes.
So many people. Like so many people reconnect and I do get messages. Ekow, I'll be coming this last December. I should have met a lot of you. All right.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. Some will come to Accra messaging me that, I'll be coming here. All right. So people in Ghana alone, last 2 years, we had about more than 1 million diasporas come to Africa. 1 million people.
Wow. That's really interesting.
Yes.
Interesting numbers.
If the Ghana government get this mad visa concept right, you can imagine people who decide to stay, get down that working visa, working well and pay tax to support the economy of Ghana.
Exactly.
All right?
Exactly.
Not to talk of like us who have the skill and working down, like weekend like this, we just pack our bag. We can say, let's go to this year. Let's go and have some fun at the beach with our laptop. Probably get some, and that requires our attention.
Then you can just fix
whatever
it.
with you, please, with our whatever. Our laptop and we solve the problems and we
And then
go.
we are
All right.
right.
That's it. So in Africa, if you have good avenue of generating income, I mean, there will be no reason for you to want to take anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys think?
I totally agree to that. So it comes back to your question. I think I digressed a little bit because I wanted to bring that. So yes, there are amazing opportunities here. So for people in the diaspora who have skills and things like that, who already having remote jobs, you can move to Ghana. I know there are people who have had bad experiences, like coming to Ghana and maybe had to go out there. We can look into those issues.
For me, I think those who come to Ghana have bad experiences. It's both ways. The government have to do more. Again, going back to feedback, someone will tell me that the government is telling us to come, but they should make it very easy for us to get passport or Ghana card so that we can open bank accounts.
Yeah.
All right. We can own mobile money accounts. All right. We can be well integrated, like not only physically, but digitally or whatsoever. So that's one problem.
Yeah.
And another problem, that's another thing, or on the other side, people will come without knowing what they can do to generate income. Like, and on top of that, we want to live the Western life in Africa without having the overland fund to live the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Imagine me, let's say I'm earning, for example, $1,000. And I'll go and rent apartment, $500. And now
$500 is gone.
50% gone.
So the feedback I've been receiving, that's a problem. If we don't have to impress. The best way to enjoy your life as a diaspora in Ghana is to reconnect with the regular people. Have fun, like be normal. All right, it's great. You will save money, you will enjoy life, and you can have the best. But there are so many in Africa, unlike the West. You buy land, you don't own it. You pay taxes on the land that. But here in Africa, when you buy land, you own it.
Yeah.
You can just transfer to whoever, sell to whoever. So there are a lot of opportunities around.
Exactly. So to talk about that, the opportunities, and also we have to look at the other side to ensure that we have an enabling environment for the money to come.
Environment.
Exactly.
So do you think the government is doing more for the Indian on the rise?
there's always more to do, right?
Mm.
Let me not even go into that. Let me just say there's always more to do. There's always more to
That's
do
smart.
yes, to ensure that.
That's so deep.
Yeah. There's always more to do. No matter the level we are, there's always the optimal and we can go higher, right? And then also looking at the other side, we talked about skills. So in our universities, incorporating very, 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 very important skills as very
Relevant skills.
yes, very relevant skills. Relevant skills. Be financial literacy.
Yes.
Very important. I'll be super excited to see financial literacy at let's say class 2, class 3. They understand how to budget money. They understand income. They understand expenses. They understand all those sorts of things. Like even in
Which
very
country is really good at this?
Israel. Interesting. Interesting.
They're really good.
That's why they are making it. That's why the
Interesting.
Jews
Yeah.
and they know how to when they're doing business,
Yeah,
they give to their own circle first
exactly. They understand,
before they go outside of their circle.
yeah, they understand the concept of their social capital, building themselves because of their shared history.
Yes.
And I see we also have shared history. We as Africans, so we can directly emulate. We have no choice than to emulate that kind of concept.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Where I always say I don't have problem with people coming to Africa to buy whatever. I mean, it's cinema. If I can decide to go to anywhere in the world with my money and buy land, I don't see why people should see or find it problematic.
Yeah.
If anyone from anywhere comes to Africa to buy a land,
Exactly.
especially when you as a black diaspora decided not to. So, all right.
Yeah.
So I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah.
If you, like my sister is saying, all right,
Yeah.
if let's say, you come, you have everything set up. If you're able to set up everything yourself,
Yeah.
with maybe like, there's more to do with our environments and all that.
Yeah.
But with what you have, and with building the right concept like the Jews, and to just do them, right? Having the understanding of the financial literacy, and understanding the importance of building your inner circle first.
Yeah.
We can replicate success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can replicate success. But, and that's what I think Africans, I've been wrong, we fall short.
I think so.
Yeah. So that is there. So the socialization or the education and all those things are there. Outside that, we are also in an environment,
Yeah.
political environment,
Yeah.
governments,
Yeah.
creating systems to ensure that people thrive. That's also like a topic for another day.
Fair.
So at least we can start with the inner stuff.
Yeah.
We can solve the issues we can solve, and also the responsibility that is on others. If
That's this is a podcast. So
Yeah.
at least it's who belong, but can have a breakdown.
yeah.
That takes me to a couple of weeks ago. You know Michael Blackson, right?
Yeah.
He said something that after the Nigerian election, people were not happy. No, there was some expectation from people that talks.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you want to try the third force. You don't want to
I don't want to get there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this person came on Twitter. A lot of people were just lamenting and just sharing their pleasure and all these things.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
They
if
came-
one is crying, another is happy.
In cried, they can laugh. So he said, I have lived in the United States for long. I've seen 7 presidents. I have not depended on anyone. All right. I have made it for myself. And people are saying, don't go. You should not have talked about, I have lived in Liberia. Don't talk about America. Because in America, if you don't have any degree or nothing, let's say if I go, like only one who moves from Ghana, SHS or high school and goes to America or West or Europe,
Yeah.
they'll make it at least, let's say $14 per hour, $15 per hour. And so it's just a dream in Africa. All right, for even some.
And there are lots of people who actually left with no education and all went. Some of our grandparents and parents went to US, hustled, got the money, came back, built houses, and they're living a comfortable life now.
Yes.
Which a Ghanaian will stay in Ghana for like how many years and maybe have a house.
So he was
Some
saying,
Ghanaians.
he was saying you can be in Ghana too. But the thing is, how many, like, it's very difficult, all right,
Yeah.
to build it from.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the truth is we are all not the same.
Yeah.
That is why we all have different things we can take. We all have different environments we can thrive in.
Yes.
Someone can be in this environment and still make it. We have examples.
Yes.
We have people in this same environment
who are way better than
Yes.
and we have people who are also really suffering.
Yes.
And I think that is how the world is. We are all at the same level. And they say the fingers are not the same.
Yes.
That is why we need a system to ensure that the weaker people in the system are being supported.
I said this on Saturday came for me. The problem is when you talk about these issues and talk about the system, people begin to link it to political facts. All right.
It goes beyond politics.
Yes.
It's gone beyond
Way
politics.
beyond
politics.
Right.
Because politicians will come and go.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
But the system will be there.
Exactly.
Right? If you have a tribal system, all right?
Exactly.
You have a system that is human enabling, resource enabling. You have a system which allows people to try it. Like, no, like I say this. Like, no, I have friends who December they come to Ghana or they are going back to US. It's as though someone is pointing down at them. All right.
Yeah.
They don't want to go, but they have to.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they are making money, but can't have the enjoyment. Look, when my friends come together in December, usually like for the Christmas, like they're all over the place. They don't get that opportunity, even though there could be so many tourist sites and all that.
Yeah.
But there's no place like home. And apart from that, the opportunities here to have a calm life and all that, we have it here.
Yeah.
All right. But the system won't allow.
Yeah.
That's why we have someone here who complete school. Someone that I know, I grew up with.
Yeah.
He went to school. They went to school in Ghana, finished university, went to another country, the West. We have to start all over again. And this guy I'm talking about, his name has been mentioned in Congress.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, a Ghanaian, someone I grew up with. All right. So supposedly he completed university learnings. Like probably what he's making now, some are making $8,000 and $10,000, $12,000 a month. More than that, pay the tax and everything. They will still have something to buy on.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
the system.
So the system. So and I'm saying this is beyond political talk, right? If we have the future, if we have the future of this country at heart, we have the generation. Sometimes I'm like, hey, so we have people coming, generations coming, and no, it's a new socialization. So we have the Gen Zs now. We had the millennials, we had the boomers, and every generation comes with its own, lifestyle, comes with own things and energy. So creating an enabling environment is very essential, and that is something that is the core of whichever political party that comes. It's Ghana. Ghana is the focus, right?
And it starts with us.
It starts with us.
And it starts with that's why when you mentioned the diasporians, it's really great because there are some diasporians who have come down, like the owner of Ashesi like this. He was working for Microsoft, came down, and Ashesi, if you, the students that come out of Ashesi, they are not, it's not a joke.
Yeah.
They have received the practical education.
They can just come and just.
So when those we are graduating, students from tech are graduating, leg are graduating, like all the universities, private universities, then we come to the polytechnics and they're also universities now. And we are competing with people from Ashesi who have gone through, they've done coding, they've tried all the financial literacy, they know how to pitch, they know, and we are going to compete with these people. And some of them have even, when they come out and they have startups.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they are growing people.
They don't even only have, not only startups in Ghana, they have, they built network across.
Exactly.
Big tech.
I even suspend that will give them funding.
Yes,
exactly.
For their startups.
I have this little, more or less like a family. She's a first year in Ashasi.
Okay.
Yeah, she was sent to Kenya and Rwanda. In the school, they have their whole technical system.
Wow.
And they call them the MasterCard ladies.
Yeah.
Because MasterCard sponsors a lot, apart from Microsoft. But MasterCard is more visible there.
Yeah.
And we have their own thriving technical system.
Yeah.
They have Kenya. So we have Ashasi, graduates living in Kenya. Kenyan colleague here in Ghana. They have partnered or they have created an opportunity for him in Kenya. Right. So, but the thing is that keeps folding the rich poor gap as parliament. All right. It's like those. How many people can afford Ashas?
So So this is where the conversation drives to. Until we're able to replicate, until we're able to replicate this, let me say, this kind of high level education in these other universities that we have, there's something that could always be done, right? Could have partnerships with these tech hubs, incubators. We have these people who are willing to, come up with these programs. We have MEST. MEST is
doing amazing.
MEST. Yes. So
Meltwater.
Entrepreneurial school. Maybe you could look at it.
Wow.
Yes. It's doing great. So we could, it's not like
people even travel from another country, like Nigeria,
other African countries to come.
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly. So the thing is that we can still have these things done at these other universities
And
in other ways at a time. And also, all hope is not lost, because there are so many ways you can learn skills online. We have courses, free courses. We took a course in product management with a fellowship called Aya, and it has been amazing. So you are not limited, right?
Yeah.
The fact that, in course, the system you are talking about is not enabling, does not limit us.
And there's not much information out there. Let's people know that you can even upskill yourself. All right. That's why, for me personally, I hold you guys in high esteem. All right, because of what you are doing.
Yeah.
All right. Because
Yeah.
if like I get this feedback from you guys, you always talk about your bad government. Don't talk about them. Just do something.
Yes.
That's what you tell us.
Exactly.
Right. You tell us.
Yes.
In as much as we believe that, so our government needs to also do what they said. Look, in US or in the West, all right, the system rule the people occupying the seats.
Yeah.
The people don't run the system. The system runs the people.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have this good system here, but you also need to
I've
appreciate.
never been one for me. I've never blamed the government. I don't even know why people blame the government for things happening to them. I have the mentality that what are you also doing
Yes.
to help things get better? Like we are talking about the skills and all of that.
Yes.
So that's why for me, when I transitioned into tech, I decided that in any way possible that I could help university students, SHS. So I used to mention to read that I think we should even go down to the SHS students, start there.
Yes.
Because that's when you engage in university use. If we've already heard about tech, STEM, and all of
I'd
those
love
things.
to join this partner.
Yeah.
And I think they have some programs running already in the
Actually,
high schools, the STEM stuff, but we need more.
Yes.
We need more, right?
The schools
we
are a
need
lot.
more. Yes.
So it's
need
one
more
passion of mine to let
and as you said, we can't leave everything for the government.
Yes.
Everything that how we can contribute,
Your own
how we
way of
can
contributing.
and we are not signing the fact that the government has a role to play. That's has a role to play. But aside that, we also can do something, right? So instead of just lamenting every time, let's just take the steps that we can take. So we are heralding the fact that, of course, you can take courses, skills. They get in the product management, project management.
Self-upskilling.
Exactly. There are many courses here and there. You can take
free.
them, right?
The amazing thing is it's free.
Yeah. There are some which are free.
They will take you through the training, the skill. Like we said, we transition tech. We took a course with IAF for a 3 fellowship in product management, and it was free.
Yeah,
exactly. So that, a whole 6 months course.
Know about this, so
that is where we.
All right, so that comes now. We are at the point where we want to let you know that, especially when lady. All right. Yeah, this channel is not solely a tech channel. It's a new concept that I've introduced to this channel, where thanks to the YouTube podcast, you can have different podcasts within one channel. So I hope we can have this conversation. But if you want a focus conversation like this, people who have just set themselves apart to talk about tech and all that, this Louise is a go-to. All right.
Yeah.
Like she has a channel, it's a new channel. Please, I want you guys to run it to Crypto Authority. You see that?
Authority. Always they
are messing the name. They are making the name for her.
It came from Crypto Authority. That was the idea. But when you put it together, it's Crypto Authority.
All right. So Crypto Authority.
You got it right.
Authority.
Crypto Authority.
All right.
No, so Crypto Authority, just check it.
Just check it
on the screen, all right? Make sure you go to her channel, follow her. And especially for a young lady in Africa, make sure that you subscribe, click the notification bell, and follow closely. All right. just if you can get you have your contact on the
Yeah,
channel.
so so in the
Or you don't want
description,
to disturb
no,
you
I
want
have
to
my
talk about
WhatsApp.
like myself disturbing.
I have WhatsApp there, so you can reach out to me. Even if the response is too slow, don't but I'll respond, right?
Right.
And also LinkedIn, you can connect with me on
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
So you can see the link also in the
Yes,
description.
yes. So LinkedIn, Twitter, and my YouTube channel, and also so for everyone. If you want to transition into tech blockchain, I didn't go to, of course, there are not so many mainstream schools like that are really
University
giving
of blockchain.
Yeah. No, some universities are doing blockchain education here and there. But I learned everything myself, and then I can give you the step-to-step process, how you can transition into this space, what you want to do. You hear about crypto and blockchain. Everybody thinks it's just, okay, I want to make mad money in 2 days or 3 days. But the truth is that if you want a sustainable way of earning, you need skills, right?
Yeah.
So there are many things you can take up here. You can build solutions. You can take up jobs. Of course, if you want to go into trading and investing, that's another play. But not everybody has a heart for that. So it doesn't mean that I can't do anything.
Unless you mark your brain.
Yeah. Anyway, not everyone has that. So for me, I have not traded in a very long time, but there are ways of making steady income in the space. Getting Web3 jobs, getting into it's really amazing. If you leave me to talk about this, I'm not going to end today.
That's why
that's where the energy.
Yeah, that's exactly why I have to go to crypto.
Exactly.
She has so much to say. I mean, I mean, this lady, I'm privileged. I'm blessed to have this two guys. All right, like there's so much to share on this channel. But I just don't want them to share it all here. Just follow them. Go to Cryptority. Subscribe and follow. I'm a subscriber and I'm a follower.
Thank you. You don't know. I know.
Yeah.
Thanking you.
Like I see, I think I'm the first 5 seconds. I'm probably the 5 second people who see a post something.
Thank you.
All over the place doing an amazing job. All right. So Elon.
Yes.
Elon, she's trying to hide away from this YouTube thing, right? Come on, so shouldn't.
Oh, I'm not hiding away. She's not like
Okay,
this.
she's not hiding. She was trying to, right? But she needs to, all right? So, she is also into tech. She has a new YouTube channel, all right? I mean, it took a lot of conversation for her to start this YouTube channel because we believe her passion and, she needs to be followed. She has so much to share. So please go to, she will just talk a little bit about her channel. Make sure that you go there. And she's kind of combining. My sister B is more like a serious type. I mean, business style. You know, she's not focused on the blockchain, but she just wants to combine a little bit of vlogging here and there, right?
Yes.
So, all right.
But I'd like to mention too that I work with a company called Innovation Spark, and like I mentioned earlier, we put together like ecosystem reports on what is happening in the tech ecosystem. So I think it will be very great for the diasporans, especially to know what is happening in the tech ecosystem in Ghana, where to invest, if they come down, what to do,
So
where the funding is coming.
On your channel.
So they'll get it when they follow the Innovation Spark on all social media, especially LinkedIn.
YouTube channel.
Yes. So even on, like, we give out weekly insights for them to know.
Your channel.
My channel. I don't want to.
Well, look, I'm not against people paying.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like freebies? If you guys enjoy freebies, why shouldn't people enjoy freebies too?
Yeah.
So that you come to a channel.
Yeah. I mean, when they come to a channel, so she highlights the same things there, right? And also asks very interesting
Let's talk about a little bit about the channel.
Yes.
What's the name of the channel?
So it's just a lot more for you.
Okay.
But you have a new concept, tech
Remote body.
Remote body.
Yeah, I'm just starting it.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm just sharing my journey so far in tech, moving from like a food background and letting people know that I would have
like
still
eating.
She's a
look at the way
foodie.
I look.
She's
I'm
a
a foodie. I'm excited about food. When I see food, I'm so happy and all of that.
So because well, doing that I'm asking is maybe if I get to one day, if you invite me on my channel, I don't want to have this kind of sit. I want to be at the kitchen.
Yeah.
No problem. You don't have any problem at all.
Real time.
Yes.
So all right, by the time you are done talking, you have to start cooking a dinner for yourself.
No problem. So I started a channel to share my journey so far in tech and to let people know that you just need resilience.
Yeah.
It's resilience. I don't want to compare. I will not make any comparison, but the Ghanaian youth, there has to be resilience if you want to reach certain levels in skills in your like career and all that. So even though you have to go learn and all that.
Someone's trying to say that nice way of saying that someone's not aggressive enough. Why slow down?
I hope the Lord beats me up. I'm not.
But you didn't say anything.
Yes, but I'm not saying the Ghanaian youth is very hardworking. I see people hustling a day in and out,
doing incredible
trying to
stuff.
make it.
Look, let's be frank, guys.
Yeah.
We need to be open-minded on a lot of things.
Yes.
You just have to be active. We have to embrace things.
Yeah.
All right. Embrace things.
I think the problem with the Ghanaian youth is like we don't like, somehow don't like trying new things. Like once we have them, okay, I want to do this. And none of it. If you want to even introduce that, there's something called blockchain. Do you want to learn about?
I'm good. No,
yes. Yeah, so, I'm okay. Like,
okay, so I don't want to change my blocks, but
so there are a few people who want to know a lot. Yes. So if we are open-minded and open to learn,
being a bit more adventurous,
it will really
adventurous.
Yes, it will really help. And that's one thing that's helped me when I didn't know anything about blockchain, cryptocurrency, but now I was like, and these are the solutions that blockchain could bring into like the society. I was like, okay, I have to learn. So that's when I stand in. So you need assertiveness. You have to be assertive. You have to be resilient. We need that mindset, that I can do it mindset. I don't have to depend on the government. I don't have to wait for MPP or NDC to come into to government. Then I know that my people have come into Ghana, so into government. So now I can make it. No. You can make it on your own by getting the right guidance, the right training, the resilience, that mindset of I can make it, and being forceful.
Yeah.
Once you get the right guidance, because you having the mindset, you need the training and the guidance to
mentorship.
And the mentorship, the right one. Yeah. Then you see that so it was easy all along. Yeah. So that's really it.
That's how it started with you, right?
Yeah, that's how it started with me. For me, it's been, I want to say Takashi. Like by force. If I tell people that
in life, such as a small katashi. Katashi simply means aggression. Like
yes.
No, just need to get it.
I started
use the hammer to knock it.
Yes. That's how it's been for me. So when I look back and it's like, it's been like 8 months, 6 months that I just stayed into tech. It's amazing. Because yes, it's not been a long time. That's why I say if you have the right mentorship, the right training, and I'll say for me, having the around, also guiding me, and then Innovation Spark where I work, like it's been amazing.
The environment, so we can say that your environment also plays.
Yes.
Like obviously for working with you.
Yes.
You like I'm quite a lot of ways.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, all right, so she's yet to decide fully the name of the channel. So this video, you see the channel name on the screen, all right? So please make sure that you go down, subscribe, make sure that you follow Kinley, and I hope we have more of such conversation. All right, so as I said, the channel name is on the screen. Just go there and absorb. Make sure that we follow Cryptority and also her channel on the screen, all right? And follow Kinley. And as I said, I really love this kind of conversations. First of all, because maybe probably I am more into tech. I feel way much more comfortable talking about this kind of thing. And I'm so much thankful to you guys for,
thank you too for having
Thank you for, I've been watching you. Yeah, superstar, Charlie.
Like,
the small superstar. Yeah, so today I'm here.
So if you have someone talking about calling someone a superstar, then you know that person is a moon star.
I can see moon here.
I was about to talk to you, so I'm not waiting. All right, so just please make sure you have all their socials on the description, their LinkedIn, their Twitter, everything. Make sure that they follow, all right? And I will try as much as possible to host them remotely, all right, on my channel, so that you guys who want to transition to tech would have more of them on this channel before we even get to the aspirants.
And to the aspirants who are very interested in coming down to Ghana, starting a startup, a company, tech startup and all that, I also make available the Ghanaian Ecosystem Report journal from Innovation Spark. So you go through, so you know where the fundings are coming from, how many hubs sprouted in Ghana last year, like all of those things, so that they can better decide if the Ghanaian ecosystem is a great growing grounds for them. Yeah, it's a very wonderful report that I think will help.
And finally, I can't go without talking about blockchain. We need more Web3 and blockchain innovation sprouting from Ghana, right?
Because especially this, do you want to talk about this? We're talking about our own people who have met and those things. Probably this thing really solves like, I mean, what are these people, what are they talking about? That's why I'm saying very important you connect with them. So you have better understanding and how it is changing lives to change the lives of children. If you have your kids in Ghana, it's going to change their lives because we have seen what's done to us. All right. And if you also just promote to come to Ghana, if you can choose the tech space, all right, the tech hubs.
Yeah.
There's so much opportunity.
Come partner with them.
Come partner.
Bring all the ideas down here and then let's make Ghana.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks for having us.